Hey, how's it going? I'm John Weber, Bike Magazine. We're out here in Whistler, British Columbia, and I've been riding Trek's Slash 29 the past couple days. This is a brand new bike from Trek, 29-inch wheels. It actually eliminates the 27.5 wheeled Slash, which is now sort of the remedy 27.5, and so this is now Trek's dedicated enduro weapon. This bike comes with 150 millimeters of travel in the rear, which comes out of a Fox Float X2 shock, and 160 millimeters of travel is stock up front. Comes with a Fox 36, which also has a talus adjust on it. That allows the fork to drop in travel from 160 millimeters to 130. So the Slash 29 and most of, or really all of Trek's new generation of bikes have adjustable geometry via a Mino link at the intersection of the seat stay and the rocker. Head angle drops from 65.6 in the high setting to 65.1 in the low setting, and chainstay length doesn't really change. It goes from 433 to 434, so it's really not a noticeable change. The head angle though is noticeable. The reach gets a little bit shorter, bottom bracket gets a little bit lower. In general, the bike just feels more like it's a bike park bike when you do that, when you switch it into the low setting. And it is really fun in the bike park actually. It's obviously super fun on the technical courses. The bike feels surprisingly good in the air. I mean, 29ers traditionally I don't think of as really good on jumps, but I had a lot of fun riding the jump trails of Whistler with this bike. The one disadvantage I really noticed with the 29-inch wheels is just on really just like steep stuff where you're like off the back of the bike. You know, when that rear wheel comes up in its travel, you can definitely get hit in the ass with it, which isn't a great feeling. But it sort of pushes you to be a little more centered on the bike, which ideally you should be. So you're maintaining control over the front end. That's something you're going to run into with all 29ers when you're charging into really technical, steep stuff. Press fit 92 bottom bracket on the Slash 29, and it's of course boost 148 spacing in the back and 110 in the front. Trek pioneered boost spacing, so of course you're going to see it on this enduro bike. It feels like a strong frame. You don't feel much flexion at all in it, and that could be partially to thank to this straight shot down tube that Trek has designed, which basically it's just straight, you know, all throughout the head tube down towards the bottom bracket junction. The one disadvantage there is that the bike requires this knock block steering limiter up here, which you can see this bumper, which keeps the fork crown from bumping into the frame. And there's actually a headset cup that's slotted basically to limit how far the bars can turn. This is a $9,000 bike. It's obviously an amazing build. Got SRAM's new X01 Eagle 12-speed drivetrain. It's got that big old 50-tooth cog in the back, which just gives you tons of range on the climbs. I noticed that it really helps me stay fresh over longer rides. The bike comes with Bontrager's drop line seat post. The wheels are Bontrager's aluminum Elite TLR. When it comes to climbing, this is a lot of bike. You do feel it to an extent on the climbs. It's a little bit slower to come around, tight switchbacks, tighter sections of trail, but I didn't find that was a limitation at all. I just noticed it. I've had a lot of fun riding around on the Slash 29 the past couple days. This is a demo bike from Trek's fleet, and it's definitely a hot item right now, so we're going to go and give it back to them. Thanks so much for watching.